At ease, brothers. Man, the world is doing some crazy things right now. And I say crazy, not that I don't know what it's doing. It's just that in my mind, when I saw it getting to this point, it looked a little different and it felt a little different inside of me than what is actually taking place, right? And all that's taking place, man, is, on a collective level, man. It's like on a collective level, people's old world are completely falling away. And when you look around, man, it's almost like a scene from a movie on an internal level, man. Like, I've lost a lot of people this week. Well, not say lost a lot of people, man. I'll say this, like, a lot of people, a good number of people from my hometown over the last 7 days have passed away. And it's just like every day somebody is posting like so-and-so died. I'm like, God dang it. Like, even lost a close friend of mine to, she died from cancer, man. And she passed away some days ago. And I looked at my phone, man, and I was looking at our last messages, man. And she was like, hey, BFF, I start my second round of chemo tomorrow. And she said, I'm going to call you tomorrow, or whatever. And never heard from her again, man. And that was several months ago. So it's like, man, like the world is just worlding right now. Just some people, some brothers that are very dear to me, for whatever reason, man, have ties have just been severed, and it's just like the old world is leaving. And when I say the old world is leaving, in my mind, I'm gonna let y'all brothers know what I see. Like, when I'm always talking about, even in the book, Singular Truth, when I talk about a man going to that next level in life, I said there's no more walking, man. You can only transcend past those vast waters and find yourself on the other side. You know what I'm saying? When I say the old world is falling away, it's almost like turning around, looking at the place you transcended from, in this peninsula or whatever is now just slowly starting to go up underwater. And everything, every place, every habit, every person that's not in the new frequency of you, it is slowly just dissolving. That's really what it feels like, man. And at first it was a question. It was like, man, is anybody else feeling this? But I can see it. I can see it in different ways, man. Like, the world is just doing this, bro. It's just doing this, man. And I'm understanding this, man. This is a very crucial point in life right now. Very crucial point. The only way to survive what the world is doing right now is that you have to completely let go. At this point in time, you have to completely let go of the old world. And the thing is, man, like we always, and I say we always, like, we've always heard the term or the phrase, hey, let's let go, just let it go. But brothers, you really have to understand what that means. You really have to understand what that means. What that means is you have to completely sever emotional ties from anybody, any place, anything on that peninsula. You have to sever emotional ties. If emotional energy is creative energy, you can no longer create any portions of your world with any person, any place, anything on that sinking ship. On that sinking ship, which means you pretty much have to become numb to watching people drown, or watching people dissolve, or watching people fade back off into that old reality. You have to be numb. And now when I think about Rasha's quote in the book Oneness, it makes even more sense now. When she was saying when you see that old world start to dissolve, when you see static, when you see cracks in the foundation, when you see people changing up on you, don't reach for it. Don't try to fix it. Like, let it do what it's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you reaching for it is going to stop you from going forward. And I think the world is just at that point now, man, where it's like the world is worlding. Like, even the people, the places, a lot of the rituals, a lot of the religions, a lot of the things we use for entertainment, Like we have to become completely cold to them, or we're going to lose ourselves. Man, I'm telling you, and I say the word selfish, but selfish is not even the word. Like if this point in time right now, man, if his hierarchy isn't structured, you know what I'm saying? If his mission and his purpose aren't in place, he's going to lose. Because this part of life, man, can be very difficult. It can be very, not very difficult, but it's going to take you being a certain type individual. It's going to take you being disciplined. It's going to take you moving in stoic ways. It's going to take you moving forward regardless of all the pain, and it's going to take a different kind of individual, man, but you must tread forward, brothers. And when I say you must tread forward, all I'm really saying is you have to understand. You have to understand that all the things that were promised to you, all the things that were promised to you, man, are straight ahead now. It's like this is the point in time where you receive all the blessings. This is when you receive all the gifts. This is when you receive all the knowledge, all the understanding. This is where it is. But the far majority of people have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. And I know this thing I'm talking about is going to happen several times in life. This is just the cycle of life. But I feel since this is on a collective level, this is going to be the only time in our lifetime where it's this important. Again, these mini cycles, like this is the part of evolution. This is how you grow. This is how you manifest things. What I'm talking about. But right now, man, it's on a grand scheme of things. It's like the cycle, like when I say everything happens in 100-year cycles, whether it's major sickness, depressions, and all the things that happen over every 100 years. This is that. This is the point. This is the point in the 100-year, period where the Great Divide happens, where people are either going to move forward and change their generations, or people are going to remain the same and accept the traumas and pass it on to the next generation. That's where we are, man. That's where we are, man. But this is where the blessings are. This is where all those goals you set, the vision boards you've made, all the things you want to achieve, the businesses you want to start, like this is where it is. This is where it is, man. This is where the people in your life will be on your same vibration. This is where the frequency that you meditated on for several days, weeks, months, maybe even years, that frequency you've been trying to bring together. This is where that frequency is, brothers. So all I'm saying is this, man. Be aware of what's taking place. Be aware of what's taking place, man. If at any point in your life you have to walk in stoic ways, make it now. If there's any point in time, man, where you have to look at this world from an unemotional state and call things what they are, call places what they are, call vices what they are, call people what they are, and remove yourself from them, it must be now, man. All I'm saying is in order to move forward, you must completely let go.